what's going on, everybody? So, we did have a group ride planned for today, but the weather was looking a little questionable, at least as of last night anyway, and decided out of an abundance of caution, well, I should say as of yesterday morning, because they made the call to cancel the ride yesterday morning, but of course, just as it always seems to work out, things changed and the weather's looking much better, so I decided rather than throw away a perfectly good day of riding, kind of take a spur of the moment, unplanned trip to Bear Mountain today. So figured I'd take you guys along for the ride. It's one of my favorite rides to do. It's not real far. It's according to GPS about 57 miles and hour and 18 minutes, give or take. So I will be taking all highway to get there, because the last time I went, I took all back roads from here to get down there, and it was, let's just say, not a very pleasant experience. It was also much hotter that day than it is today, but keep the camera on as long as I can. I only brought one battery with me, so I'm not gonna have the camera running the entire way there, but I figure what I'll do is I'll get on the highway, and once I get off the highway and get down to like where we go and cross the Bear Mountain Bridge, I'll turn the camera on, because that's my favorite part of this whole ride, is riding down through Croton Falls along the cliffs and then crossing the Bear Mountain Bridge and then actually riding up the mountain. I'm hoping today isn't going to be like the last time we rode there and there's like a 3-mile long line to get into the park. So I'm hoping I'll be able to just go there and get right in. I'm hoping maybe this weather will keep a lot of people at home. There is a slight chance of showers, sporadically throughout the day. Nothing huge, just, a few nuisance showers here and there. So I did bring my rain gear, and I'm hoping that'll work out to my favor, because the way my luck has always been, whenever I've gone riding and there was a chance of rain and I did not bring my rain gear, I needed it. But whenever I went riding and I did bring my rain gear, it never rained. So I'm hoping that'll be the case for today. So this is Father's Day weekend, so not this weekend, but next weekend. Keeping my fingers crossed the weather holds up, because I got a really, really cool ride planned. I'm going to do Hawk's Nest. Gonna ride out there on Sunday, and from everything that I've ever heard people or read about people riding out there, they say Hawk's Nest is really the beginning of that ride. Like, if you want the full experience, that stretch of road there is referred to as the Delaware River Scenic Byway, which is Route 97 in New York, and it runs from Port Jervis all the way up to Hancock. And they say if you want the full experience, that's really what you have to do. You have to start in Port Jervis and go all the way up to Hancock, New York. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to go all the way up to Hancock, because for me to get there, and this is taking all highways, just to get to the Hawk's Nest Lookout is an hour and a half. And, some of the folks that I'm going to be riding with you know, they live further away than I do, so, you know, I want to be considerate of everybody's time and not, you know, not go super far and then have like a really long ride to get back, especially on a Sunday when everybody's got to work the next day. So we'll play it by ear depending on like how early we get on the road and you know, if we make good time getting out there. I mean, I think we should absolutely be able to make it at least out to Hawk's Nest without stopping. It's an hour and a half, but again, I'm riding with the group to go out there, so it's, you know, there's a chance that people may want to stop and take a break here and there, which is fine. So I do have a backup plan in case, you know, we don't go all the way to Hancock. There's a few restaurants along the way I figure we'll stop for lunch, and one of the restaurants is about 11 miles up from Hawk's Nest, and that section of road there is one of the nicer sections. It kind of takes you right along the Delaware River, gets some nice twisties, you know, not crazy enough where you can't go, you know, where you have to go super slow, but it's definitely a road that was meant for motorcycles. So like I said, as long as the weather holds out, definitely be a good trip. I'm definitely going to bring the camera for that one. I think I may keep the camera rolling for a little while going on the highway, then I'll shut it off until I get, like I said, up to Croton Falls anyway. I think I'm starting to see a few little raindrops on my visor here. Hopefully it's just but I see blue skies up ahead, so hopefully it's just a nuisance little sprinkle and it won't be like a torrential downpour the whole way down the highway. I'm hoping. If I have to, I will get off and put my rain gear on, but reminds me of the day we rode back from a barricade. There was a chance of showers all day, but we rode back and we never really got into any substantial rainfall. It was just like this, just a few little nuisance sprinkles here and there, which isn't bad. Not enough to need rain gear, and I to be honest, I was totally dry by the time I got home. So guys, I think this is where I'm going to shut the camera off because I want to save my battery life for when we get to the mountain. So I will see you shortly. Alright guys, well we made it. I believe I think this is Croton Falls here. Not a single drop of rain the whole ride here, which is awesome. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm really hoping we don't make it all the way to the freaking mountain. The sky just opens up and it starts downpouring. This right here that we're coming up on, this is probably my favorite part of the whole ride. A lot of nice uphills and twisties and nice twisty over here. I love leaning this bike over like this. It's so much fun. Even when I had the Triumph, I did this on my Triumph multiple times. It was a freaking blast. But it actually looks like, unless might have me going a different way to get up here than the way that I went before. It's, according to my GPS, it wants us to get on the Palisades, which I know there is a way to get into the park off the Palisades, because that's actually the way we left. But I'll see what it does once we cross the bridge. Oh my god, it's just so much fun to lean this thing over. There you go guys, how's that for a view? I don't know if you'll actually be able to see it, but I think I may have to invest in one of those Insta360 cameras here pretty soon. I'll still use my GoPro for my helmet, but I know with those Insta360s you can get some really cool shots if they're mounted. I see some people mounting them to their handlebar, even their sissy bar. I see guys mounting them too. They get some really cool shots. I know the camera's probably not going to do this road justice, but as I get a little closer, I want to see what the GPS does, because the way I know to go is to go down 9W and go into the park entrance, and there's a road that leads up to the tower. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna have us getting on the parkway, but it does say the way that I know to go is 1 minute slower, but hopefully the park's not. I think that's the way I'm gonna go, and maybe when I leave I'll go up come out the Taconic Parkway and come that way, because I really want to take you guys up the other way, go through the park. Not that there's a tremendous amount to see, but it is a nice road from there leading up to the tower. Other guys on bikes today. Oh, nice. The park entrance is clear. Awesome. Yeah, last time I came up here, man, this freaking road was backed up all the freaking way. Like, literally, we freaking got off the bridge, and it was like, we might have gone, I don't know, like, quarter mile, if that, and it just was a screeching halt because the line to get into the park. And the funny thing was, I had figured the line of traffic was to get into the park because it was such a nice day out, but no, it was just people trying to find parking spots or get into the park. What I meant to say was go up to the tower because it was such a nice day. I had figured people were trying to get up. Oh my god, guys. Oh, oh, that was awesome. I think that's probably the furthest I've ever leaned this thing over. Oh, that was freaking awesome. I'm like, I'm waiting to scrape peg. I'm like, is it gonna? It never did. It came damn close. But yeah, what I was saying, all that traffic was just to get into the park. It wasn't even to go up to the tower, which is where we're going. Like this area here, you really got to be careful. You can't go doing what I just did in that last curve because the road conditions deteriorate the higher you go up the mountain. Like you see this shit here, that's all freaking loose gravel. You hit that, man, you're freaking going for a ride, and not the good kind. That was a good-sized pothole there. Damn, now I kind of want to go back the other way so I could go through those twisties again. That was awesome. Like, I freaking... legit, like, I don't think I've ever leaned this bike over that far before. That was insane. Here's another good one. Maybe. Not bad, not bad. This is going to be our turn coming up right here. Man, there's like nobody up here today. This is awesome. does that. It's there. Yeah, see, this is why I gotta get a freaking Insta360, because I can't really... This is the kind of road, man, you really gotta pay attention to the road. You can't be doing sightseeing, because as you could tell, there's there's boulders. You definitely don't want to ride into one of those, but there's areas, there's like no protection from going off the side of the mountain whatsoever. Maybe next year. I can't believe how dead it is today. I guess probably the forecast kept a lot of people home. It is early though. Fortunately, I can't, well, I'm not going to lean it over quite as much up here as I was down below, because as I'm riding up, I'm noticing there's a lot of crap on the road. And I just don't want to go into a corner hot and then hit stuff in the road and wind up freaking sliding off the road and wrecking. And yeah, I'm not trying to dump my bike today. Well, here we are, guys. This is the tower. We made it. Looks like they're not allowing people up into the tower today. They got it caution taped off, which is fine. Okay. Well, we made it, guys. Catch you in a little bit. Alright guys, well, we're back. It was a nice quick little ride, so let's go ahead and head back down the mountain. If for whatever reason when I put the GPS in to head home, it had me going this crazy way that was like way out of the way from the way we came. I don't quite understand why, but let's see. Scenic view. Yeah, you know what? I had enough scenery for one day. So I mean, I've been up here enough times. I know my way to get back, but yeah, it was really strange. I'm not totally sure why it would have wanted me to go the way back that it wanted me to go, because I don't have my GPS set to avoid tolls, and well, no matter which way I would have gone, I would have hit tolls no matter what. So I also don't want to spend too much time up here, because there is a threat of rain. But I mean, there's been a threat of rain every day this week, and you know, we got pretty heavy showers that lasted all of, I don't know, 20 minutes last night that came through, and then that was it. And they were like, oh, it's gonna rain all day. Well, it rained for 20 minutes, that's it. So yeah, you guys probably can't see it all that well, but there's a lot of green stuff on the road from all the trees, and it's a little bit on the damp side here. So, but combination of that and the fact that it's damp, man, you hit that, it's like hitting ice. But there are a couple other places that I passed on the way up here that I definitely want to pull off and check out. Like, there's one scenic overlook on the other side of the bridge that is going to be on the right hand side on my way back. I'll probably pull in there and stop for a second, get some pictures. But nice view. crosswind coming over that bridge today. Got some more motorcycles coming down. A lot of them. I want to say that scenic look is going to be coming up on the right here pretty shortly. Into this spot here because it's at a bit of an incline. I don't want to try to back out. Okay, let's go get some pictures. Well, alright guys, thanks for coming along on this ride with me. I think I'm going to stop recording for today and enjoy my nice long ride home. Might do some sightseeing along the way. And until next time, you all ride safe, keep the shiny side up, and I will see you next time.